Alright, so I know we just got confirmation that the next update is going to have two seasonal uniforms, one for Magneto and one for Magic, but we already have indications of what could potentially be the first update of 2023. Could be a full OC character update revolving around the remaining members of the Warriors of the Sky, including SHARON Rogers and Luna Snow as well. And there's been files out there for the past like 4 months indicating that Luna Snow could be getting tier 4, and people have been deliberately delaying tier 4 in their Black Widow in hopes that that was the case. However, it looks like the time might be coming sooner than later, because today vidIQ tweeted out a new uniform for SHARON Rogers. And you know, guys, they love SHARON Rogers, okay? She's the golden child of Marvel. Well, it's between her and Luna, okay? They're the love child, or the love children of Netmarble. So with a new power now existing, tier 4, it's only a matter of time before these guys join the ranks of the strongest characters in the game once more. Now with Magneto getting a tier 4 following Jean Grey, I have my doubts, but we saw what they did to the combat category, where they did back to back tier 4 combat characters, so nothing is impossible at this point. So for those of you guys who don't know about vidIQ, he works very closely with Marvel Games, as you can see, okay? Director of product development at Marvel Games. He works very closely with all of the Marvel games. I'm talking Marvel Super War, Marvel Future Fight, Future Revolution, you name it, this guy has his hand in it. And if you look very closely right here, his hashtags, hashtag Luna Snow, hashtag SHARON Rogers, hashtag Crescent, hashtag Io, hashtag Warriors of the Sky creator. So as you can see, these characters are very near and dear to his heart. He has a lot of influence in regards to their development, and today he posted this picture right here. Actually, the first thing he posted was this, okay? Working on my next grand illustration. This design is going to be epic. And then today he actually tweeted out the full image completed, and it's very anime-esque, okay? So it might not be for everyone, but this is what he said. Captain America SHARON Rogers new costume, SSR Poseidon 4 by me, sporting all new Sailor Moon costume from the Navy's Poseidon division. She's ready for battle with all new shield and Wakandan powered gun lance. Okay, so let's dissect this, okay? First and foremost, Sailor Moon uniform on SHARON Rogers. Didn't know I needed it, but it looks really cool. I'm not really big on the face, but listen, I love Sailor Moon as a kid, so I ain't even gonna hate on it. For some of you guys know, this might be too anime-esque for you. But besides SHARON Rogers, take a look at the surrounding images, because as you can see in the right corner here, we have Luna Snow. It says Luna Snow Beauty Series. Okay, so even though this image is showcasing a brand new uniform that could potentially be coming to Marvel Future Fight, and I'll tell you why this could potentially be coming to Marvel Future Fight in a sec. Right here it says Luna Snow Beauty Series, which is a new uniform for Luna Snow. And then if you take a look in the back here, you can see this is the Luna Snow uniform. And then we have Shadow Shell in a brand new uniform, and then we have War Tiger on the wall here with Shadow Shell. This could potentially be 4 new uniforms, one for SHARON Rogers, one for Luna Snow, one for Shadow Shell, and one for War Tiger. The reason why this could potentially be the next update is because we recently got new uniforms for Blue Dragon and the Syrian Sunbird, and we know it's a package deal with these characters, so many people were expecting the following update in September or maybe in October to be Shadow Shell, and War Tiger at some point. However, Netmarble decided to delay the release of these characters, potentially to be released with more desirable characters, just because the Warriors of the Sky have never been that popular. But SHARON Rogers and Luna Snow, on the other hand, they receive a lot of love when they get new uniforms, and they're usually a big part of the meta. So putting these two super popular characters with two not as popular characters makes sense to me. Now, you might say, yo, there's no way this could potentially be coming to the game. This uniform looks very goofy. It's not the Marvel Future Fight art style, but let me just show you something, okay? Let me go here and let's take a look. By the way, he did a drawing for a new Cyberpunk uniform for Wave. I don't know if this is coming, but let me just go down here and show you guys. Oh, by the way, he did a little video of him speed drawing. It looks kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie. It's Shadow Shell. But let me show you guys. Oh, by the way, let me just zoom in on this one so you can see. This is what the full model of the Shadow Shell uniform could potentially be looking like, okay? But let me go. Oh, this is Luna Snow, by the way. Luna Snow looks really, really cool, okay? But let me go all the way down here. Do you guys know what this is? This is the Syrian Sunbird uniform that we just got in the game, which is why I said this could potentially be the next update, right? You can see this is the Syrian Sunbird uniform we got back in September. So even though this art style doesn't look like the typical Marvel Future Fight art style, you can see this was released in August, and then we got the new uniform for the Syrian Sunbird, and then we got this uniform right here for the Blue Dragon and her tier 4. So it's not much of a reach to say that these new uniforms for Shadow Shell, Luna Snow, SHARON Rogers, and War Tiger, we haven't seen War Tiger yet. Well, there's an image of War Tiger for Super War, but not for Marvel Future Fight. But it's not too far of a stretch to say these characters could be getting uniforms. Now, this is the only image we have of War Tiger so far, but this is not even for our game because he recently got added to Marvel Super War. But with him being a part of this image for SHARON Rogers, it stands to reason that he's going to be getting a new uniform. Now, here's the thing. I wonder how this is going to play out. We just got tier 4 Jean Grey. She's, I would say, 1.5 times as expensive as your regular tier 4 character. I would say maybe less, like 1.2, if that, right? I would say that's the most. But the point is, what's gonna happen here? We're lacking in speed tier 4s, so I would personally prefer to see a tier 4 Luna Snow, but we could also use a Blast tier 4. And generally, when they give new uniforms, generally, not always, because we see them breaking the mold just now with Cyclops getting a uniform and not getting a tier 4 upgrade. Jean Grey got a uniform and a tier 4 instead. But generally, when they give a character that already has tier 3 a new uniform, they get a tier 4 upgrade. What is going to happen here? Are we going to be getting tier 4 SHARON Rogers and tier 4 Luna Snow? Or is it just going to be one or the other? I don't think it's too far-fetched to assume that something is in the works for SHARON Rogers and Luna Snow. And maybe that's why they've been delaying giving us our second speed tier 4. Black Widow has been holding down the spot as the singular speed tier 4 character for the longest time. I kind of want her to get, you know, a little bit of competition, possibly replaced. I know a lot of you guys would love it if it was Luna Snow. I wouldn't mind either. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. SHARON Rogers has never been ABX meta, and I don't think she ever will be, just because the majority of the Blast days require a Blast male, and obviously she's female. But ABX and ABL isn't the only thing that matters. So maybe she's gonna be like amazing for Giant Boss Raid and World Boss Legend. We'll have to wait and see. But guys, if you like these characters, maybe save a little bit of crystals and see if these uniforms get released or if they give us something else, because who knows, they like to throw us for a loop. So this might not be coming just yet. Maybe this is gonna be the first update of 2023, who knows. Okay, but anyways guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about this new look for SHARON Rogers and this new look for Luna Snow? For me personally, I prefer the look for Luna Snow. I could rock out with this heavy.